Hey, right, so fresh from the balcony at Buckingham Palace. Not really. Yeah, so we're here with another Lick Friday. And this one, it's over a blues shuffle track, which you can find at the end of this video. The full track will be there. There is a video on YouTube, but I'll link that below if you want that as well, with that backing track, that said backing track on there. It's a blues shuffle in the key of C, so use the C blues scales. You can use kind of like the Mixolydian mode on this if you wanted to, or you can look at it as C minor pentatonics. If you just use the C minor pentatonic, you're not going to go wrong. So as normal, if you can, please do like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button for the future notifications, and please tell all your friends on your social media. Share it away because we need more views. Now, that being said, let's get on with the lick that you're going to play. Here it is. So that was it. So you can tell that there's some nice chunks in this, predominantly blues scale, and we're covering 3 different shapes. So the more you go through this, the more you're going to learn, and within the lick itself, or the phrase you could say, you've got these micro licks that you can kind of put into your own playing. So you don't have to play the whole thing. You can keep it concise and just take from the lick itself what you would like to play. As always, please do subscribe to the channel, as I've already said, and if you want the tab, it's on my website, dansguitar.com, and if you want to learn more with me, you can visit the Patreon page as well, which is all linked up there and down below. Not up there, it might be just been down. Anyway, we'll get on with that later. Yeah, so any questions, please do ask in the comments below, and I shall leave you with the breakdown coming up in just a second. But before we go there, the backing track is available at the end of this video. There you go. Breakdown coming up now. So we start with the 10th fret with a full tone bend. Bend it up and then strike it back in that 10th fret position. So that's full tone from that 3rd string 10th fret. Then you've got, which is that very quick burst of energy onto that slide from the 10 to the 11, back to the slide, and then back to the 10, sorry, and then pull off to the 8. So with a slight blues curl if you can, and then the 10th fret on the D string to finish that little lick. Okay, so back to the 8th fret on that 3rd string, to the 10, 8 on the 4th string, back to the 10 on the 4th string, to the 8, 10, 8, to 11, 8, 11 on the 2nd string, probably pull that one off to the 8th fret on that same string, and then you've got the 10th fret on the 3rd string. So that part of the lick goes, okay, or you can pull that 11 off to the 8. That is entirely up to you. And then we end up with this bit, which then kind of moves from the pentatonic in the key of C minor up to the shape 2, and then all the way through to shape 1 again, and then back to shape 3. But you're using the blues scales, so let's say the blues scales for now. Anyway, so let's do that. So you've got your 11th fret on that 2nd string, slow bend, and then it's the 8 on the 1st string, and then you're going to play the 11 on the 2nd string. Now you can either pull that off to the 8 or pick it. Up to you, entirely your choice. It will sound smoother if you pull it off, or if you want it to sound a little bit more punchy, then pick it all. And then you slide in the 11th fret 2nd string up to the 13th fret same string, obviously, and then to the 11 on the 1st string. So that's back to the 13 on the 2nd string, 13 first, notice I'll flip my finger across, back to the 13, and then it's the 11 on the 1st string, the 13 on the 2nd again, and then 11 on the 2nd string, this time we're sliding from 12 down to the 10, so you want to do a very quick slide, almost like the 12th fret is not there, but that sort of thing. So you've got a choice of using your second finger or your third finger. I'd probably recommend the third finger. And then we've got a straight run down the blues scale from shape 1 of the blues scales into shape 5. So you've got the slide to the 10, pulling that off to the 8 or picking it, your choice. Then it's the 10, 8 on the 4th string, 10, 9, 8, 6 on the 5th string, and then the 8th fret on that 6th string to finish with. Now before you get to that 8th fret on the 6th string, I would recommend a blues curl, very quick blues curl on that 6th fret of the A string, so the E flat note. But anyway, I'm going to play it slow for you now. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I think I used my second finger actually for that slide down from the 10, 12 to the 10 on that 3rd string. But I'll play it slow again. 3, 4, 1. Almost got it right, didn't I? Whee! Right, back over to me. At the end, once again. Right, you made it. So, don't know why I did that, but I just did. So please do consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and hitting that bell button. Put it all on your social media. That would be fantastic. And if you want the tabs on my website, it's all linked in that description below. And if you would like to learn more, it's all Patreon based, which is, again, linked below. So, there we are. If there's any questions, please do shout. And remember, the backing track is coming up in just a minute. Is there anything else to say? I don't think there is. Blues scales, they're great. You can't go wrong. It's actually pentatonic just with one note added in. That's it. Right, anyway, I bid you farewell. See you next week.